Right guys, what a weekend. We've just had the garden trail. It's actually last weekend. It's like a week later now. It's been a crazy week. It's kind of like a hangover after the fact. Yeah, it's like a big party, and then we just want to relax after that, and that's basically what's been happening this whole week. But I definitely need to do another garden tour soon because it's getting crazy in here, and it's the best it's ever looked so far. And like I'm getting my first long beans. There's like a ton to talk about in there, but yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that came to the garden trail. It was amazing. We had just under 120 people show up, including kids, so that was awesome. And we kind of only had half of our farm that people can see. We haven't done like all of our flats yet, so we kind of put that off limits, but that's all good. It's mainly the gardens that were kind of trying to be the hero of the weekend. But yeah, it was an awesome weekend, and we're very appreciative of all the wows and all the cool comments you guys all gave, or whoever all came. It was great. But today we're going to get into probably the food forest. I'm trying to get that up to scratch with the mowing and everything like that. I might even plant a few stuff in there. It's getting a little bit late. But I've got to sell some bananas. I've got a couple of blue javas I'm going to dig up, sell them, and then might get some other ones dug up because I've got to save these bananas. But anyway, I'm going to get doing stuff because I'm doing too much talking. So there's two blue javas all dug up. I'm actually swapping them for some taro, some edible taro plants. Well, they eventually become edible. But yeah, anyway, let's get on to some real work. So the first plan today is all of these apple trees. At the moment you can't even see the apple trees. I'm going to chop and drop this whole thing, so this is going to look a whole lot different. I just left it like this for the garden trail so people can see the Titanium Bana and how it looks in its prime, but now it's getting a big chop and drop, so I can get a big flush of autumn growth from the Titania and Bana, and then I'll probably leave it over like winter. But yeah, it's starting to get stalky already, so I've really got to chop it. So that already looks a ton better. That is all chop and drop now, and you can actually see the bananas all behind the apples now, and these apples are ready for picking. Just had one before, so good. So we're not buying fruit anymore, we're picking apples off our tree. We've got peaches now, we've got grapes, we've got raspberries. Yeah, we've got lots of stuff, so definitely saving on that grocery bill. But now that that's done, I'm just going to help Adina because she's going to plant some stuff in her food forest right through to the other side there, and so I'm just going to give it a quick mow in there so then she can start planting some support species. So that whole tree line there is now mowed. Adina's already been digging holes up there, and we've just done the entrance over here, mowed all this too. I'm not sure about that banana grass, it's like right in the entranceway. We could always get rid of it at another stage, but yeah, I've told her she could probably plant some passion fruit or something up here. We did plant I think vanilla passion fruit, but it died over winter, so I just planted it in the wrong time of the year. So we're probably better off to plant that in spring maybe, but we'll probably just plant the normal black passion fruit. But I'm leaving this pretty much all up to her. All I'm doing in here is mowing and giving a little bit of advice because that's her food forest, all of that piece down there. It's the most prone to the frost, so she's got to bear that in mind when planting like tropical fruit trees, which we're a little bit late to plant them anyway. So I might tell her maybe in winter or something she can plant a lot of pip fruit and that in there, like plums and apples and peaches and all that kind of thing. But she can always give the other stuff a go anyway because we're planting from seed, so yeah, why not? Doesn't matter if some die. But yeah, I'm going to go up, get some lunch, and come back down And I think what I'm going to do is right beside her food forest down there is these tree rows. So I'm going to finish mowing these tree rows and do a big chop and drop all through there to see what's actually like survived over winter, because I haven't done a chop and drop in there for ages. I just done one for the garden trail just to clear the walkways, but I haven't done a big one. So yeah, definitely going to do that sometime soon. So I've mowed all I can around all these tree rows. Well, just this one big one. Now it's time to chop and drop. So this is the before. After. So that's all chopped and dropped now. Down the end there's not much fruit trees. There's like banana where it starts halfway, mulberry, Japanese raisin tree, a tropical apricot, and another Japanese raisin, and a couple of like little things like turmeric and all that understory yacon and stuff like that. But there's a lot more planting that needs to be done here, but yeah, that's the first real chop and drop I've actually done in the system. I'll just let it go up, just keeping it for cuttings and that. But yeah, as you can see, the other two rows down there probably need to chop and drop them as well, but not going to do that right now. I'm going to go see these bananas because I'm pretty sure there's been some ready for ages, so I'm going to chop them down. So this is the rock here. You can see it's all mainly black. There is some green ones and there is some yellow ones. So I'm actually going to try one of these yellow ones. It's actually pretty good. Not bad for a neglected banana bunch. Oh well, there's the kids' afternoon tea sorted, and I'm sure there's a lot more of those green ones that should ripen up. There is actually a few more bunches coming on. I've got one up there that's just started. I've got a few flowers around the place. I think over where the ducks are supposed to be. There's one bunch through there, another one flowering, another bunch there which is not too bad. It's just a little bit manky, but they're definitely starting to come on now, which is good. Just hopefully we don't have a winter as bad as last winter, because the frost sort of set them back quite a bit. Hopefully next spring we're going to have a ton of bananas and not know what to do with. That's what happened last spring. But anyway, I'm going to get these in the tractor, and then I'm going to help Debs set up. She's going to the Mangakahia Summer Festival tomorrow. She's got a stall there. So we're going to be harvesting up a storm in the garden soon, and then bringing all that up so she can sell it tomorrow. Hopefully anyway. So me, Raven and Theo just came down. The rest of them are just coming down shortly. Deb's just putting on some dinner, and then we're going to come down and do a big harvest. So it's like every second day we're doing a big harvest, and every day we're doing a little harvest. But there is a lot of produce. Like, we've had to get the tractor going. I've finally got a new battery for the tractor, but now one of the blades is going wonky now, so I've got to replace another part on it. It just yeah, never ends. But this whole tractor, you just watch, this thing's going to fill up. We're going to have like way too much produce. It's almost like an abundance of produce, but an overwhelming abundance that you almost don't know what to do with. But we do preserve quite a bit of it, and we are selling quite a bit of it, and the rest just goes to the pigs. So these two are going to be on cherry tomato duty. They're going over there, getting all the cherry tomatoes, see how much they can fill up in the basket, and I will go and start on all of these big beefsteak tomatoes.
I got it away.
these are all the tomatoes in here we picked, and that's basically every second day, so that is a lot. So let's see what else we can find. So next up, okra. It's probably about, I reckon about 2 kgs in there. So not bad. But that's almost like a daily event, that. They're coming on quite heavily. And this is the eggplant. Quite a few. I probably get this much every 4th night, so not every 2nd night, but yeah, there's getting a lot more that we can pick now, so that's cool, because before it was just these ones that we were picking, these long ones, and just the normal ones, but now we're getting the long purples, and we're getting these ones, so pretty cool. So Raven and Theo, they reckon they picked the cherry tomatoes. This is what they picked. I mean, half of it did go in the mouth. They ate quite a bit of it, but as you can see in here, there is a bunch of it, so I don't know what they've been doing. 2 days ago I filled this to the brim. Well, it's actually a bigger one, so let's see if I can do it again, see if I can pick all these right the first time. They're all actually playing a game out there with the ball. Can't remember what it's called, but they're playing that, and basically me and Deb's doing all the harvesting. So this is how much the kids missed. They had about that much, and this is about half full, but there's still more. Almost done with the cherries. I've done this one side. I've planted way too many cherries. I actually thought they were beefsteaks when I planted them, but these are like the black cherries. They're all black cherries over here, and they're actually quite nice. I don't know if there's much difference between the flavours of all the cherries. Maybe I should get the kids to do a little blind taste test or something like that. See if there's any actual difference. So there, that is all of the cherries. Not as much as I got 2 days ago, but I don't know, that's a good, I don't know, maybe 7 kgs worth of cherry tomatoes. It's not bad. So we've got the okra, beans, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes and eggplants. I think all we've got to do is get carrots, cucumbers and maybe some rock melons. So we're going to do that after dinner, because dinner is ready. So we'll meet you guys back down here soon. Right, I've just washed these carrots. So I've got a tub full of carrots. It's not a heck of a lot, but it's something. And I've got 4 banana plants that she's going to take tomorrow. And Debs is just in the strawberry patch, and she is getting a whole heap of just strawberry runners, because we have got a lot of them and we're just going to sell them cheap, because yeah, we've just got millions of them, so why not. But I think all we've got left is cucumber, and here I was thinking that the cucumbers were almost finished. There is still a ton of them. I've just picked like the big ones, but I haven't picked the small ones yet, but I'm not sure if we're going to get time tonight to do that. So we're fully loaded now. We've put some more plants on there to try to sell anyway, and we've got the strawberries on there, so we're ready to go. We're going to go up and we're going to try to put some kids to bed before it gets pitch black. It's getting darker quite a lot earlier now, so I think the daylight savings is definitely around the corner. It's about a month away, or a month and a week, something like that anyway. But yeah, for this video we are finished, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys hit that like button, hope you guys subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Look out.